Well, hello everyone. So on the last garage sale, everything was nice and neat, and kind of wanted to show you what I go through trying to get ready for the next garage sale. So I've emptied about 15 totes. Um, yeah, there's totes all down on the ground over there, totes down here. So I've emptied about 15 totes. Still trying to go through and organize and get everything laid out, but this is kind of my process. But I go through and sort stuff out, make piles, and say, okay, this is going over here, this is going over there, and then I'm gonna have like 3 or 4 miscellaneous tables. Now all this is going to be done by tonight, and then I'm bringing another truckload tomorrow to process. But I'm missing a couple things, like I'm missing my paper to fill the bags, because whenever I sell a bag, I always fill it full of paper to make it poofy. So I brought in a bunch of furniture from the storage unit, and a lot of this stuff I gotta still, probably the hardest thing to do is post on Marketplace and Craigslist. But going through all these boxes, trying to get stuff organized and situated, plus in these boxes is personal things and things I'm going to be keeping, so it's a lot to deal with. Last Sunday, my sister came over and helped me clean out one of my box trucks, and we got it organized. So now I'm going to take it, and that's going to be my handyman box truck. So I'm just going to put all the screws and bolts and miscellaneous hardware that you're going to need sometimes. So I'm putting it all in there. But that's what these boxes are here, so I'm going to take all that out there and then fill it up. I will be having a bunch of tools, but it's going to be kind of like hand tools and stuff like that. I don't know if this garage sale is going to have the DeWalt, but I will be selling some DeWalt. And then back over here, which this was a hot mess this morning, but I was able to get kind of everything cleaned out, and I'm starting to process in here, because this is the only place with air conditioning. So, but every single one of these totes I go through, I'm finding paperwork. I found money. I found like $25 so far this morning, going through totes that are, just, yeah, I have a very unorganized life. But I'm working on getting a lot of this stuff done. I'm going to be using these. These are my old dressers, and I'm going to be utilizing these for organizing like small stuff. In fact, I think this one here is just all the tape that I find. It's going to be that kind of stuff. But yeah, it's a process. That's all I can say. But I just kind of wanted to show y'all, like, when it's not Friday, this is what it looks like. I brought all my bikes here. I still have one more I got to bring, but I got the Huffy, the Gravity. This one here is the Sun bike. It has a geared hub, and then I got my Schwinn trike, and then I got a Motivacane I'm bringing here. So I'm gonna put all the bikes up for sale for what I want for them. Whatever doesn't sell, that's gonna be the one I keep. So I even brought my exercise bike up here, which I'm gonna use it up here. In fact, my weights that I'm selling, I got some 50 pounders, and I curl 5 reps every day, just to kind of stay fresh. I mean, that's my maximum I can do, so I just do that. So, but I'm gonna reset and reorganize the shelves. I did pick these up. I found a whole bunch of these little plate holders, so that's going to help organize a lot of the plates. Instead of having them flat, having them up, and then they'll open up a lot more shelf space. And I'm bringing in more shelves. So, but anyways, I just wanted to show y'all this. I'm actually going to load up a truck and leave, and I got to get a tow bar for the dune buggy, and I kind of sort of know where it's at. I just don't know if I can get to it, so I'm going to go see if I can find that tow bar and hook that up so I can move it out of the way. Then I got that big enclosed trailer I bought. I got to move that there, and then I can start loading up the trailer, because I don't want to load it up and then have to pull it. And when I bought the trailer, I did make a mention that there might be a wheel bearing bad. It's a tire that's about to explode. Like it developed one of them, kind of like Charlie horse or whatever, the big ball on the side of the tire. So, but I'm gonna, once I get it set up, I'm gonna jack it up, put it on jack stands, and make it to where it doesn't walk off anywhere. and then that's going to be used to store one particular item. Well, it's going to be a bunch of items, but it's going to be one thing. Basically going to hold clothing until I have a chance to list it and sell it. So, and then one of the other things I'm going to be doing for next garage sales, I'm going to put together like themes, like all the Avon stuff is going to end up on one of these shelves. One of them's going to be nothing but knives. One of them's going to be, you know, I'm going to do like little areas so everybody has their own little area. And then the baskets are killing me on space. So where did I put it? I had a hanger here somewhere. I don't know where I laid it. But I bent it all up, and I'm going to try to, oh, here it is. So I got a whole bunch of these. I got a whole case of these damn hangers. So I bent it, and I'm going to try to hook it up there and then hang all the baskets from the ceiling. So, but well, I'm trying to get a little creative, but I'm also trying not to, you know, I'm trying to be quick and expedient with this stuff, so I'm not, you know, dragging ass, I guess is the way to say it. But it's so much stuff to deal with. I cannot believe on how much stuff I ended up with over the years. But even though it's a hot mess, it is looking, you know, like I got paths to walk around and I got room to go through stuff. So, and I'm going to be selling a lot of the tables. I'm going to be selling a lot of the displays. So, anyways, yeah, this is behind the scenes. Peace, love, money, I'm out.